And I should be live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Nice. Okay, good to be back. Say hello if you are here. Okay, it's a different setup this time. You should be good seeing already. So yeah, we're good to go. So just for the sake of history, I'll have it started from the exact beginning. So I'm gonna go and start from the beginning. So it will be a Laravel new. Hey Omar, how are you doing? Hope fine. So Laravel new, so it will be, I don't know, this name will change for sure. So short, shorty, I don't know, shorty CMS, shorty, yeah, not sure. Yeah, so no starter kit, so past of course, I'm gonna go insert the Git repository and echo sound. Can you listen to me well, Homer? That would be cool to know. I'm setting up OBS from scratch again, so 1, 2, sound, yeah. Echo sound. Oh, so you can't listen to me, is it? So I hope that's not the case. O som está com eco. Why is that? Let me see OBS. 1, 2. Sound. Is it better? Hopefully I found it. So, is it? Hope it is. Hey Alex, nice to see you. Warming up for recording. Yeah, you can listen to me. Hello Jefferson, thank you for the feedback as well. Okay, let's get back. So, well, actually, yeah, while development, yeah, let's keep it simple. And yeah, good to go. So shorty, is it? This is not going to be the full name, so for now, let's keep it. So let's bring our a browser for us, of course. So that's gonna be the favorite start, of course, and that will be by installing Filament. So, hey Marcus, thank you, welcome, nice to see you again. So let's just, after the Laravel install, let's just install the perfect foundation for your new application, which is Filament, which is a set of Laravel components to build UIs and not only for admin panels. So I've already started, so let's go. Need to touch database, migrate fresh seed, let's go, and PHP Storm, let's start it. So I've been thinking a little about on what will be the first topic of today, and hey Guilherme, welcome. So let's go, and I hope you enjoy watching. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I wanted to show something, which is, let me get the Vox. No, it's Miro and let's get the right dashboard and the short form. So the first thing I'll be doing, not only for admin panels, of course not, Alex, this is for anything, and yeah, hopefully this platform will show it. Yeah, nice to have a backup, Guilherme, thank you so much. So what we'll be doing is, based on Filament forms, we'll be having one Filament form, two Filament forms, and more, controlled by a top manager component, so to speak. And this is different from the builder because, well, it's just different. It's to make it will be specific to make content. So a blog post content, an article content, and so on. And each item in the stack will be a Livewire component and not an Alpine component as the typical builder. So I opted not to customize the builder component to these needs, but I'll be starting it from scratch with a great help from Filament, of course, from the Filament Forms package. And this is able to be put in whatever application. Doesn't matter what stack it is. You don't need to have a Filament admin panel. You could use this content editor, so to speak. So I also would like to know, are we building a CDP customer data platform? Well, I would have to know what's a customer data platform. Unable to understand what you're saying. Oh, hopefully you will see. Have you tried Livewire? Hopefully you've heard about it. If not, you're in the perfect place as well. And also Filament, which is the greatest foundation you can have to start a web application today. No doubts about it. I hope I could share more, but let's go and get this done. I mean, I don't know if it will be done today, but this is what's going to happen. I don't think it's microphone. Maybe mic wave XLR. So it should be good. Is anyone having issues? Because I made some sound check. Oh, okay, guys. Thank you so much. So if at least one of you is having it okay, that's probably not me. Okay, so with this out of the way, let's okay, so let's get started. I would say I have Herd installed. We could go with Artisan Serve or Sail or any other of your recipes, but I typically go with the simplest one as possible. Only make it complex when the need comes. And okay, so it opened in a different browser. Okay, so let's do it here. So let's change space. Yeah. So if all goes well, we should have admin panel ready. I'll do it here just for the sake of being quicker, but later down the line, these won't need to be inside the Filament admin panel. So I'm just gonna go in and comment the default user. So I can go and migrate fresh seed. And also something I enjoy doing is, well, I have a blog post somewhere. With it, making it simpler, I can also, so blog.jpad.dev, yeah. Let's go and get the auto login. we're gonna go and do the auto login. Oh, now I understand the live chat. I put it away. Yeah, I'm so rusty in terms of live streaming, so let's get the ball rolling. Hey, Sebastian. Yes, I'm back. Thank you so much. Hey, Dan. Nice to have you here. Pressure is high. Okay, so, okay, got it fixed. Oh, sound is good. Nice. Hey, Claudio. Thank you so much. Hey, Lucas. How are you doing today? Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Okay, so our filament page will not have any, so it probably created also the view. Let's get rid of that. We won't be needing it. But in fact, the page that we've just done will have some different content that will make it to fill automatically the data, login data, as per our seeder when we are in a local development. So that's it. This means that if I were to visit, now I should get auto login. Well, still not, because we need to go to the provider and the login will be done in our new login page, right? That's it. So if we were to go back, it's automatically completed. I'll just sign in and get it done. Great. So next. Yeah, Alex, bring the beers or tea or coffee, whatever fits your... You're all welcome. So honored to be here. Okay. Let's get back into making our kind of component, right? Which is this one. And we'll be starting with, well, a custom page and Livewire. So we'll be needing, at least to be sure, there's a plugin. Well, not a plugin, but let's get the one from Leandro, the Filament theme. I don't know how to make it from scratch. Where was it? Is it done already? I always can't remember. So, yeah. So, where was it? Okay, I think I overlooked because there are some initial steps. Vendor publish, no. It's the... NPX, where's the theme? I guess I overlooked it. Hey Adam, how are you doing, man? Glad to have you here. Do you remember this? I bet you do. Yeah, I had to fall back to this, as the JavaScript component isn't quite ready, right? Need to have the control on this. Why can't I find the filament theme? Am I making some... Yeah, it was cool to collaborate. Hopefully Scribble will do just fine, right? While still in alpha and so on. Yeah, I need to have... Come on, how do I make appear the theme? So this list grep filament. Yeah, so I don't know why didn't I see it. Never mind. So artisan make filament theme. Let's go. It's close. Yeah, hopefully, buddy. That's a great next step. We need it in the Laravel ecosystem. Okay, so if all goes well, I should have committed by now. No problem. So there we go. We have this theme. So action is required. So first we need to add a new item to the input array of vidconfig.js. Yeah, so let's include that right now. Okay. Just for the sake of consistency, I also like backticks. Next, register the theme. Yeah, there we go. So going back to the admin panel provider, and yeah, register theme somewhere. So near colors. Okay, register theme. Just checking the API. Oh, Vit theme. Never mind. Yeah, Vit theme. Vit theme. Yeah, here we go. So if all goes well, I'll be opening. Yeah, there it is. Whoop. Let's start the compilation. And if all goes well, we'll visit our dashboard. It will be included, right? So let's also change our Vit paths so that is it refresh paths, right? So, and refresh will be an array. It's not the splat, how is it called? The splat operator? No, it's not this one. Yeah. Destruct, yeah. Okay, so resources view PHP. So if I were to change, so app, if I wanted to change something in app.php and resources, yeah, so if I am to change some file, doesn't matter which one, space, save, yeah, we got a refresh. So I think we're fine. So let's yeah. So install Filament and create a Filament theme. Okay. So after this, yeah, spread operator. Thank you, Guilherme. That was it. So Sebastian is asking question. I saw many people using the same user table as for the backend or admin users as the same for the front-end users or clients. Personally, I like to split that into his own table like admins. So what's the question here, Sebastian? Okay, so I'm just gonna go and create a custom page. So Filament, I'll be doing it. Whoop, Filament page, and I'll be call it try the component. So it's a I don't know. It's a test page. I don't. Yeah. Try. I don't know. Blocky. Yeah. Try blocky. So that's the page. No resource. That's it. If all goes well, it was discovered. There we go. There we have. So try blocky is now a custom page. Let's just go here and inside filament, there will be try blocky, which is a filament page, which extends base page, and if I'm not wrong, yeah, it's a Livewire component. Just the field, it's an Alpine component. Right. So this is a component which has its own view, and we can just write whatever we want. Hello world. There we go. And if all goes well, we already have the filament theme. So we should be able to come here and say BG, I don't know, Amber 200. I would say it's not there. Okay, so it's not here. So we should go into the content, right? Should be here. App filament, resource views filament. Yeah, so try blocky. Did I miss a step? Resources views filament. So resources views filament. The vid theme is there, right? So it was the admin provider. There we go. Resources CSS and theme.css. Theme.css. There we go. So it should be here. I guess I'm not, well, I'll change it for indigo, just a personal preference, and yeah. What did I miss? No, I guess this was for filament 2, I think. Because right now it's registered in the admin panel provider, right? Well, this is another project. Okay, here we go. Try blocky. Hello world. BG Amber 200. What did I do? No, it's working, I would say. No, it's not 2XL, it's already there probably, right? Or maybe 7 doesn't exist. BG Blue 500, it shouldn't exist. Yeah, and isn't there. There is no Amber oh, Adam is saving me. There is no Amber registered in Tailwind colors in the theme. Try primary instead. Oh, right. Yeah, but it's not working. Oh, maybe BG Blue is overriding, right? Nope. I missed a step somewhere. The code is there, right? Yeah, it is. Resources CSS filament admin theme, which loads the config, and the content will have app filament, resources views, filament. Yeah. Damn it. Why did I block? So themes, creating the custom theme. Then that, then that. Yeah, thing more. Okay. Yeah, I followed every step, so why isn't it working? I just restarted the compilation and it worked. Maybe, yeah, there was something that, sorry, just checking a notification. It was nothing. So yeah, I think npm wasn't aware of the new configuration, so let's try again just to make sure. So Amber, maybe it's not there. Oh yeah, but it will be on the new one, right? Okay, so even a text 7XL will work. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, things happen. Okay, we're back on track, I'd say. So yeah, let's try this thing. And of course, I had already some experience with Livewire and the... Sorry, this is not working. Yeah, okay. Okay, I had some experience before. Okay, so Filament, custom page for developing the component. This will end up being a package, but for now, let's keep it here. Okay. So while having some experience with Livewire and sortable Livewire in nested components. Hey, and my savior is here, Adrian. He was helping me for countless hours. Thank you, Adrian. Couldn't make it without you. I will refer to some code in other project. So I'll just open in a new window on a separate one, and I'll bring it here. This is more to build than to go through every concept, but of course I will try to make it understandable. That's why we are here, right? And of course, feel free to ask, suggest anything. Okay, so let's start with making a Livewire component, which will be the manager content manager at the top. Okay, so we have to make it not ambiguous. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you. Come on. Yeah, so we have a content manager that we will use in our try blocky page, right? And I'll get just this page started, and right away let's use our Livewire with our content manager component. It's not repeating, but let's make it a key, and that's it. If all goes well, our content manager will be on the page. And what do you know? This is just a totally custom page you can do inside Filament and do Livewire as you wish, or just use, of course, Filament components, right? So, hello world. If you need a button, you don't need to reinvent one, right? You can just use what's there, and it's a button. It's there. And you can refer to the documentation, of course, and look how simple it is to just customize. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's get back, and let's start with having the thing I was speaking about. Let's refer again. Let's bring the whiteboard, and what we want to do is the content manager done, or at least started, and we want to have multiple Livewire components, right? Okay. So I will get started with making a simple component with one text input and the markdown or the rich text, rich editor. Okay, great. Okay, there we go. So let's make as a block, so artisan make Livewire, and let's make a simple, so let's make a, I don't know, a text. Yeah, text basic, I don't care. Let's just get something out of the door and some rich text. Yeah. So if all goes well, we have two other Livewire components, and let's make those using a filament form. I'll get ahead started with the text basic, right? I will just uncomment these. Let's just get it out inside the content manager. Let's get them out. Yeah, due to refactoring, I tend to prefer to have this notation. So if all goes well, close your eyes, count to 1. This is our text basic component. Yeah, here we go. So this is where we are going to have a stack of them. And let's start by adding a form. I will refer to the other project where I've started something for VoxPop. And if all goes well, let me find... Yeah, so what we have to do is to implement some contracts. There we go. As actions and as forms, and we'll need to implement the stubs. Whoa, not all of these. Let's never mind. Let's just use the traits that will do that for us, right? Sure enough, it's done. And I'll also bring the data as a namespace for all the data. I don't want to be doing every property. And I'll implement the form field, not field function, where we'll put some schema, right? And in this text basic, let's just put a text input class. Whoops, let's make a content. That's it. And if all goes well, yeah, state path is data. So content will be in data.content. And if all goes well, let's just output the form. Whoop. Yeah. Okay, I think I copied too much from the other project. So yeah, just implemented contracts and these traits. I want to say how my form looks, and if all goes well, yeah, I have a form. So that's it. I have a form, and now I'll have 3 forms. Great. So let's do the same with the rich text. So I'll even shamelessly just copy. Where did I copy from? Extends. There we go. It was the rich text here. rich text. There we go. So if all goes well, oh, I have two browsers here, so just a minute. Okay, three contents. We should also put a rich text content. And yeah, we also need to put on the rich text also the form. So if all goes well, we should change this. Rich text, no, rich editor. Yeah, it should be customized because I won't need any. It should be rich, but not so rich, like attachments and stuff I don't control. I would prefer to have them. Yeah. Okay, so label, I don't want any. So I think we can get rid of that, but I'll have to customize. Hey, Z-Docs, how are you doing, man? So, which AI tool are you using for those suggestions that keep appearing? Yeah, it's GitHub Copilot. It's the plugin installed on PHP Storm, and yeah, that's it. So, let's carry on. I don't want to see, yeah, I will want to customize a lot. How the looks of this goes. So for now, let's just keep, let's just remove the label by adding a empty string. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. So you don't want to get MT4. What's happening? Data.content cannot be found. Oh, there's something wrong. Why is the rich editor not allowing me text property? Why? Oh, this form fill on the mount. Right, thank you, Guilherme. Yay, you saved me, man. Thank you so much. Let's get, yeah. Let's get it. So, whoop, not mount action. So this will be this form fill, and we will be filling it, not just now. Okay, thank you, Guilherme. MT4. So why don't you have any space? Let's check. Why? I'm not getting any height now, and I'm not understanding why. What am I doing wrong? Ah, now I have it. What did I add different? Oh, MT2 works. Ah, I get it. It was our content in Filament. I don't want to get the content from app Filament, but from all the app. Okay. So like before I ran into an issue, I will restart the compilation. And sure enough, if I will do MT4, oh, it didn't again. Yep, it didn't again, because it's this folder as well. So if all goes well, now we have it. So MT4, MT8, yeah, it's working. Okay, great. So now I want to have an array of components, right? So let's go into the content manager and let's have some content. This will be fun. So public array, and this will be, what am I doing? So we'll have the stack, right? Yeah. Okay, we need some schema. Let's save this for now. Gak, starting the stack. Yep. So let's get some columns. So we have the stack. I'll change the name later for sure. So artisan make migration and create stack content schema. And I'll go ahead and create 2 tables inside this schema file. Hey, and everyone, say something. Okay, so let's create, so never gonna let you down. Never gonna let you down. Yay. Or let's make it 500. Okay, so this content schema will be like the document title. So I just started putting our columns or the application columns after the timestamps. I don't know why, but each time I would have them in the middle. Then I would feel the need when I would add columns later to make them before the timestamps. Don't know why. Maybe it's just some OCD, crazy OCD. Yeah, I just found it funny to start adding the other state after. So yeah, so let's make a string for a title, which is the document title. And let's make it nullable. That's it. I can delete the down method if I never use it. Okay, also fine. Never done it actually. Thank you, Adrian. Okay, so let's have the title. So Guilherme, how is it different from the builder? Okay, so Filament builder, I think this is what you refer. I would love it to be already like this, but it's not, because, yeah, some decision, and probably a good one for sure, but it doesn't fit exactly my needs, because this reason. When you have a filament builder, which will be the pink selector, each component inside, I will make it in green or in blue, for example. So each component that you might add to a builder will be an Alpine component. So it will be entangled with the state on the pink, right? So this leads to one situation that I want to avoid. I use this for content, and in a project where there's some long terms and conditions, it started just to get, how can I say, the UI was freezing sometimes. I don't remember if it had some live field or if it was just while clicking. It just started to get some freezes because it was too long, the payload from the pink Livewire component, which is the only one, right? And yeah, so this is a reason I want every blue square to be its own Livewire component. So in this case, there would be 5, the pink and the blues. Not only that, I want to make this builder optimized to write content. So the builder will be in this page, right? Whoop. It will be in this page. And immediately you will have the first block. It will be a rich text editor, right? And if you want to add an image, you can click the plus button and you add an image, or you can paste an image. This section here will always be, yeah, Guilherme, that's the first reason, yeah. And then below, this will always be in the down, right? So if I add a new component, a new block, it will come here. So anytime you can come, if you click on the left, it will be a new text block, focused, ready to write. But also you can paste an image or drop a file and it will be there. Or you can go to the menu, and if you click on the choose a new block, it will be in a modal or slide over, and you will choose from a menu of blocks that you can add. And yeah, this will be customizable and so on. So yeah, so I think if I wanted to edit the builder, it would be more trouble than to start from scratch. It's not starting from scratch. Because of course I'm using Filament forms, so that's so great. And yeah, that's why, that's the reasons. So you have the same problem in a project, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, if this can go to the core later, why not? I'll gladly make a PR. So, there's a string title, and I also want to make a content block, so to speak. No, not stack content scheme. Yeah, no. Yeah, stack content block. Yeah. I mean, it will be contents for the, yeah. Yeah, no, sure, no problem. Ask away, any questions? So let's make a foreign ID, constraint, not nullable. So that went well. And this content will be, what it will be a JSON, right? It will be a JSON for each content. It will be a form on its own, just like an element of a repeater, for instance. And yeah. Okay, so if all goes well, I'll just migrate fresh seed. Oh, and I have to have the models, right? I will add a migration just to ensure the name. I prefer to have the names accordingly. I don't like to change the table name property on the Eloquent model. I might run into some issues sometimes on relationships and so on. So let's see. Stack content or stackable. Yeah, stackable or content stacks. Content stacks. Stackable content. I like stackable. So the model is done. I'm just make sure if the pluralizer is the same. Okay, great. So stackable contents and stackable content ID, well, and content blocks. Content blocks. Let's see. This can change and most likely will. Content blocks, content blocks. Okay, I'm happy with this. I want to keep it in a single migration. I'll make a package out of this if everything goes well. Okay, so I can now persist. I will also add a new one. Okay, so it was a stackable content and create. It will start with a test content on the title. Yeah, that's it. Artisan migrate fresh seed. What time is it? Almost an hour. This will change. What is it? The verbal to-do comment that never gets removed. Yeah, the temporary, the eternal temporary. Adrian is reminding me about the foreign ID 4, where we can use a model class and Laravel will infer the thing. Yeah, I have some mixed feelings for that. Not sure why. I'll just keep it for now. It's more, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just keep it. But thank you, Adrian. Thank you. I already knew it. And it was an opportunity to learn something. So thank you so much. Okay, let's get back. I'll also need a route redirect to log in. I will grab that from the other project, right? Because after the migration, when I would be visiting the authenticated area, yeah, I would get this error. So let's just add the redirect. This, yeah, it could be fixed, but but there's already decided that this could be fixed at Laravel level, not at Filament level, I think, if I remember well. Okay, so yeah, we want to persist this. So if all goes well, we already have some tables on how to do that, and it will be on stackable contents. Let's start with, I'll not make a resource and the view and everything. There's plenty of content out there for that. And this is to build something and yeah, just to find the not trivial. Yeah, so content blocks, yeah. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and into our content manager that will have a stack. And the stack will have UUIDs from contents, right? Right. So, every stack, I guess an array that goes into Livewire can be an associative array, right? So if I would say AAA, BBB, where this would be the UUID, right? And this would be, yeah, that's it. No, I'll keep it simple, man. just UUID, and the rest will be there. I'll just need to have something else. Let me find database, migrations, block bundle schema. I have yeah, so yeah, there's a type. Right, so I forget about something, which would be the block type. Maybe we want to have a toggle for active, so like just not displaying it. It would be there but not displaying it. It's nice to have for sure. So the block type will identify the component, and the order is also needed. So yeah, there's that. So migrate fresh seed, and if I were to refresh, I just have to click again and I'm here. And Guilherme is here. I have to zoom this. Yeah, great. So if you copy the value of remember token column of the users table and that to the user seeder, then you don't have to log in every time you reseed your table. Yes, I need this. Thank you, Guilherme. So the remember token column. Okay, so let's get onto it. Whoa, I closed it. So anything I can automate, I will. I'm an automation freak, and actually, I've even started. I'm just so happy that I found Playwright, which is so easy to automate and to play with. And yeah, we'll have opportunity to go through it. If you haven't, anyone, I totally recommend Playwright. It's amazing. In comparison to Cypress or Dusk, they are all great tools, but in fact, I got Optimum with Playwright. Okay, so the users table, there's a remember token. All right. So if I were to go into database either, so let's create a remember token. So let's go. I get fresh seed, and if I were to refresh, whoa, I'm out. Do I have to have any extra rows? Okay, maybe, yeah, there's some delay on the chat, so I guess I'll wait for that. Remember token, yeah, so migrate fresh seed. If I were to refresh, there we go, it's there, but if I were to refresh, yeah, so session is file, I think force create, because, oh, it's not fillable, right, so I can, right. Is there a force create method? I use insert directly. I mean, like, this goes into the factory, so... Yeah, like, it should change because it's also set in the definition, so it should be written at the same level, doesn't it? It seems yes, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I guess I can come back to this later. This will be a good feature to have. So let's come back into our page and let's decide no, not this page, but the filament page, try blocky. So let's define that our stack, so the stackable content is equals to the stackable content find 1, meaning oh, or yeah, stackable, this is server side, so yeah, content manager, it will have the stackable content as an argument. Done. And now our mount, no, not this, here, this should, no, this won't go well, this was automatic, yeah, so expected parameter of type array object and string provided. Oh, what? I think this thing is hallucinating. Auth login using ID number 1. Yeah, that's also a possibility for sure. If like in total dev, so for a demo is good to be filled so that the user goes there. But yeah, that's also an option, and then redirecting, yeah. Okay, so content manager, if all goes well, in the mount, let's try, oh, it's not installed, so composer requires patsy Laravel array. There we go. So we'll array this stackable content. Yeah, and if all goes well, there we go. There's our array. I'll just keep it on the side. I'll bring it when it's relevant. And that's it. Okay, so let's keep going for 15 minutes more, maybe. And then let's call it a day. Hopefully we'll see something. Okay, so let's say we have... Okay, so our stacks, okay. Let's go into our models, stackable content, and those have content blocks as many. So this has many content. Whoa, I did something wrong in the model. Yeah. Okay, done. Should be good to go. Content blocks. Not worrying about the casts and all that stuff. For now, I just want to get it ready. So let's go into our seeder. Okay, or yeah, content blocks. What was it? It was there was I can't remember. Nullable, so it was block type. Yeah, and that's it. So let's create one block type, which will be the text basic. Of course, this will be in a map somewhere. Oop. Is there like create many? Maybe not. Okay, so text basic and rich editor, right? How was it? Whoa. I called it rich text, but this is rich editor. So rich editor block. Okay, and basic text block, just to have a simple solution while starting. So basic text block and rich editor block. I want to find the seeder. Yep. And rich editor block. Okay, if all goes well, migrate fresh seed. And there should be this stackable content. And there should be 2 content blocks, one of each. Let's get crazy and add a third one. Okay. Perfect. Okay, time enough to save. So adding some schema. Hey Alex, thank you for being here and I'll speak soon. Thank you so much. So add schema. And if all goes well, content manager, when we'll have the stackable content, we will add some stuff to the stack UUIDs, and this stack UUIDs will be equals to stackable content blocks. Whoa, real nice. Content blocks get. Oh, but these will auto get. Is it ready? Now it's ready. To array. Okay, so let's array these. Let's just say UUIDs. We don't need. We won't have. This isn't even from the stacks, would be from the blocks, right? Okay, so if I were to refresh, here, I want to refresh here. Here we go. And I was expecting to see, something is slow. Yeah, but we are here. We see 2 of them. That's because I didn't migrate after the fact. So if I were to refresh, sign in, yeah. So now I see 3 of them. UUIDs are null, understandable. Let's just plug the IDs. And that's it, 1, 2, 3. I don't care now for it being an integer. Let's just create some Livewire components, right? Great. So, stackable content. Okay, content manager. Okay, the fun begins. Fun begins. Here we go. my12. Great. So I now know, after, right, Adrian, I don't know if you're still there, but after many, many hours of for eaching, right? Livewire components inside, right? Well, Livewire as a mechanism to protect loops when people don't key the loops. But if we ensure that, we must get rid of these because of how Sortable.js handles the mutating the DOM. We can go into details if needed, but I think no one wants that boring stuff. But Adrian was patient enough. Hey! Adrian was patient enough to explain me all of this, and he discovered how to do this, and it cannot have those extra comments because then the DOM parser in JavaScript, the document, get element by ID, etc. It's not easy to get the comments to mutate the DOM in some crazy weird stuff. So we just got to the conclusion that let's use the native for each. And I'm going to go and get that because somehow it will be just faster for us, at least it should be. So section list, here we go. And this is what we're going to do. So a native for each. We won't be needing this. Some of these we may. So let's have a new L for now. And for each UUIDs, let's make sortable item. So we need the sortable. It's already here because we're using Filament support. So the sortable item will be UUID x sortable. Yeah, let's see what happens. And let's just put something here. Hello. Yeah, and sure enough, we get 3 hellos. And let's just get we need a dynamic component, blah, blah, blah. How was that? Livewire. Okay, so dynamic child components. Oh, okay. And this is the name of the component. Yeah, this is exactly what we need. What is nesting components? Yeah. Right. So, but I guess the name I put there, it's not, I don't know how to get the string names. I guess they're going to be basic text block and rich editor block. Okay, great. UUID will be here. I mean, or this could be just a block, then would render the form inside. Not sure. So, yeah, we don't need this for sure. The loop. So this is our UUID. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So we would need to have the Livewire component. Just want to make sure this is working. Yeah, so for each one, we're getting 2 of them. Yeah, going nice, going well. So How is it called? The at Livewire and Livewire dynamic component is the same. Oh, nice. Thank you, Adrian. So this is already a dynamic component. Oh, yeah, right. That's why we are here. So I guess we also... Oh, no. So not only the UUID, I also want the type of the component. So I need those. This is too much. If I would... It feels wrong. PHP. So the block is well, more or less. This is a nothing like that. It's a content block. Okay, so for now it's ID. Never mind. It must exist and one for sure. And this will be, yeah. So this can be the block type. And if all goes well, not this, we want this, and we're making our time. So for each plus article would be a good blog post. I never encountered that issue before. Curious to know more about it. Yeah, there's a blog post. I even made a PR to the documentation after Adrian explaining. Well, yeah, it would be long for now, for sure. But yeah, who knows? I don't know if I'll be able to write one, but more easily I'll just demonstrate. Yeah. And it will be very easy. After this is done, I will just change it for the add for each, and we will see the effects on the DOM and what's going on. Yeah, that will be so easy to do. So for sure. And from there, maybe a blog post, who knows? Yeah. Okay, so I need just the seeder to change for the block type for the other type of. So it's rich editor, the other notation. So basic text block. There we go. So migrate fresh seed. Here we go again. Refresh. Sign in. The fun begins. We have our 3 components. Yay! So if, yeah, that's it. They are not sorted still, but yeah, we're on our way. Okay, so this query is one too much. Maybe the state could be also here, right? Maybe the UUIDs could have the UUID. This could be an array of an array, right? Probably. Not sure if this is the best, so would something like this be enough? Yeah, something like this. Yeah, this is exactly what we have, right? So if I were to do this, yeah. Okay, so it's blocks UUID. So did I get blocks? Yeah, I mean, this always exists, but blocks UUID. There we go. And now this will disappear. And now this is a block info, so to speak. and dataget. I like dataget. Block info UID, great. And yeah, block type, right? No, but I want to make it consistent, so let's go. This is PHP already, so whoop, one too much. And the UUID, it feels too much for me. So what was wrong? Better load them in render. Adrian, what do you mean? Nope, because it will be in the payload. What, just this? Yeah, that's not a problem, right? Hey, João, how are you doing, man? Glad to see you back. Good to be back as well. Thank you so much for all the support. Hopefully, we'll meet again. Many times. Adrian, you were saying better load them in the render. So like loading them all? For now it's fine. Yeah, because I was just trying to avoid. Yeah, but the render, if it takes 200 milliseconds more, I just don't care. Yeah, I'll revert. That's it. It's easier. I didn't have a commit, but the old command Z will work just fine, I think. Okay, saving. Here we go. Yeah, and we can call it a day. We're having 1, 2, 3 components as per the database. And yeah, we're having fun. 1 hour, yeah. So GAC rendering dynamic components. Nice. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure to start this, to be back, and especially to discover Filament and Livewire, and it's just a joy. There's still lots for me to learn. I hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you, Adam. I think it was 2, yeah. I'm happy. Yeah, this would be totally impossible to do in whatever stack you you can imagine, right? It's a joy to work with Livewire and Filament. Yeah. Yes, Joe. If I'm honored if I will convince you to use Filament, well, you should. And you just have to start. From there, if you use it for 10 minutes, you get hooked totally. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get there, and let's keep it. I'll be making these live and just having fun. I really enjoyed it. It was so quick. That's it. That's a wrap up. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you and bye.